TGIF, y'all. Does anyone else think TGIFU is funny or just me? All right. Okay, these look a little different today, don't they? All right, we're going to do the Ho Friday, and then tonight I'm going to upload all the things that I didn't all week. Haha. It happens. So who's having a good Friday and who's not? Oh my goodness. Who's a ray of sunshine and who is not? All right, so that is our piles. And I am going to record a podcast. I think I'm going to move this over here. Move the drink there. Hope everybody is doing good. Feeling grateful and appreciative like you should. Oh my goodness. I just realized that today was episode 440 freaking 1. It's one of my numbers, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do a new episode for Herb Oracle. Let me upload the intro. TGIF, yeah, we made it to Friday with our herb of the week, oregano, and we had a lot going on this week. I sort of feel like I had to push this week a little bit, like push through it ever so slightly, like just keep going. Oh, I'm behind on that. Don't look back. Keep on going. One of those kind of weeks, like, yeah, you didn't finish 100%. Like I didn't upload a few videos, but it was like, don't stop. Don't let it hold you back. Keep on going and then we'll catch up. So that's an interesting way to live life, catching up and keep going. Just being like kind of okay where you're at and just, you know, rolling with it. So I really enjoyed the tree podcast yesterday. Like it may have been my favorite. One of. I don't know. I just really liked it last night. And before that, we powered up quickening, transformation, communication. That was all right. And then we did the pendulum tarot. That was cool. And yeah, we have been hanging out with oregano, with the Adelita of air and the essential oil of oregano. Very strong, very protective. All about clarity, experience. I keep having logic come up as a theme for me this week. Like literally, I'm hearing people say that word that never say that freaking word. That L word. We're not talking about love, we're talking about logic. And logic in love. So it's just been kind of like some cool reoccurring themes, and also communication, open communication, saying how you feel, what you're thinking, being open. All right, so I've got 3 piles of cards in front of me, but they need numbers or else how you gonna know? How you gonna know which pile is for you? You're gonna get some cardamancy cards, the Gypsy Witch and the Foragers, and a little Rat Race card. Then you're gonna get a Soul Tree, and I got this new little flower card. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but it's really shiny. You're gonna like that. You're gonna get a seed and sickle card, a language of letting go, and then an energy activation one. So they're pretty cool, a little different, because the seed and sickle is a brand new deck to me. Not as impressive as I wanted it to be, but like after you've had like 100 lovers, that 101 is just it's like, okay, hi. And that's how it is with Oracle decks for me. Oh, I just need to take a break there. I need a fucking drink. All right. I need to get my head in the game. All right, I need a drink. So live stream this is fun. I see that like the last time I did a live stream was like a half hour longer than my actual podcast. So that tells me that I goof around and take a lot of breaks in between my segments, which is fine because, you know, I'm hourly. You know what? I don't want that. I think I'll put in the affirmations for oregano. They sound like this. Let's see if they'll play. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our stunning herb of the week, oregano, and I dedicate them all to you. Thank you. I am calm and focused. I am free from attachments. Life brings me all that I've ever needed and desired. I declare my truth loudly and without fear. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Aww. I remember to sing. I am calm and focused. I am free from attachments. Life brings me all that I've ever needed and desired. I declare my truth loudly and without fear. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. I remember to sing. And so it is. Aw, I love her. I love oregano too. All right, so I'm going to add that segment to the pick a pile. And let me just double check my stuff. All right, thank you, oregano. Oregano, remembering to sing, remembering to be loud, remembering to shout, remembering to communicate, remembering to be a loud lover, right? Whatever floats your boat. I declare my truth loudly and without fear. Wasn't that cute? Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. That's the type of shit you need to be telling yourself. Be nice to you. All right, let's get some numbers so we can get on with our messages here at 5:02. I'm just making podcasts at any time of the day, apparently. That was super late for me last night, but I kind of like doing one at the end of the day, well, way past my bedtime every once in a while because, you know, life's had its way with me. Oh my God, you guys, is this 68 or 89? I think it's 68. I feel like it's 68. We could look at that number anyway, but let me see if I can find another 8, see how the font is. Usually these numbers don't trip me up because there's usually at least one number that is obviously like, you know, looking a certain way. But those 8s, man, I would say, yeah, it's a 68. Okay, because here's 38. All right. Very good. Our first pile is 68. Sorry for the confusion. I was like seeing 2 different ways to interpret that number. We're going to go with 68. It's got an orange border. 68. And let's get a number for our middle pile. Let's see. 6 plus 8. That's 14, and 14 reduces down to a 5 because 1 plus 4 equals 5. So the first pile has like the number and energy of change. If you're looking for some changes in your life, maybe there's a good message for you in the first pile. The second number is taking a friggin' long time to come in, but hey, it's worth the wait. It's number 33, master number 33. This is the number of Jesus. Always makes me think of Jesus. So what's up, Jesus? Number 33. If you're further maybe in your spiritual awareness and you're starting to bring in that Christ consciousness, If those type of things ring true for you, maybe there's something valid in the middle pile for you today, 33. So we have 68, 33. This deck is just getting chunky. Now, this is not actually an oracle deck. These were numbers that I had taped up on the wall when my kids were little, learning to count to 100. And I just was like, yo, I can use those. And our last number is 20. Okay, there's your numbers. At least they're all nice and different. I like that they're all different. 68, 33, or 20. I don't know. You guys feeling anything in particular? What do you think? 68, 33, or 20? I want to go with 33, you know, myself. Because if Jesus shows up, I'm going to hang out with him. Like 100%. But yeah, there's always something good in every pile. So we'll just keep on rolling here at Ho. I'm going to move the 33 Jesus over, and I'm going to move the 20 over, and we will get down with 68. So 68, and then we have some cardamom C cards and also a little rat race. We didn't get to the soul trees yesterday, and I thought about them, but like I didn't get to them, and I just thought that would be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll do that. And then here's our activation. We'll just wait and see what that is for us. Okay, so that's your cards right there. 68. I know we normally do these ones first, but the tree is going to get, I don't know. It's just right there, and I feel like doing it first. I know I'm usually a creature of habit, but sometimes I like to just do what I want to do. And we're going to start off with a tree. Now, number 68, this number of change, is coming in with the release tree. So that's the biggest secret, trick, solution, catalyst, manifester, whatever, to change. If change is not happening in your life, and you're like, but I want it. Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. Are you releasing the old energy yet? Did you release the old energy? I'm guessing if you're not getting the changes that you want or not seeing anything change in your life, you haven't released that energy yet. Like, if there's a situation, Sadie, in your life that is still going on, still perpetuating, are you still tied to that old energy? You are. So it's time to release it. And then you can see how the tree lightens up. You can lighten up. Your experience can lighten up. You can just release it and change. Okay, so that's our tree. Now, what's really cool is that the rat race card that you got is off the beaten track, and it's an upside down head-standing person, and it just kind of is cool because the release tree has its trunk purple and its top yellow white, and that is actually what this person is wearing, as purple pants and a yellow shirt. Now he is upside down, but they're kind of matchy, like mirrored to me in a way. So off the beaten track, maybe that's an idea. Like, okay, so I'm having a difficulty. Either I don't know how to release old energy, or it's just, I don't know, it's just not happening. Well, maybe there's something off the beaten track that I could try to do to release old energy that is preventing change in my life. Now, this little card says, up until now, you've performed according to the program. You were the well-rounded high school student who aced the SATs and got into a top-notch college where you got good grades and majored in success. You've networked, you've been mentored, and proved yourself as a team player, right? Sounds like you just been doing everything you're told and everything right. Now listen to this. Since you've done everything right, why not try doing something different? Oh, you thought I was going to say wrong? No, just different. You don't have to break the law, you badass. See if your company allows time off for community service And then volunteer in a local public school. Take a smaller role on the next high profile project and let a coworker's efforts shine. So if you're a goody two shoes, maybe like just get in the back seat for a little bit and let others take the wheel. Consider asking for a placement in a foreign country, which made my nose crinkle, where you can train others on the latest technology. Straying from the prescribed path may open up new vistas and enrich you in ways your other achievements haven't. So definitely, I would say try something new, try a different route, just something different to make this change and release of old energies happen for you. All right, let's see what our cardamom seeds are. You got the 10 of clubs and the 2 of hearts. You got thorn apple, and you have the like top of a tower. All right, so thorn apple, 2 of hearts. It got its name from its dangerous qualities. Thorn apple is packed with tropane alkaloids. The whole plant is poisonous. I don't know why poisonous plants always make me laugh when we get them. Like, we're like, oh, thanks a lot. So it's all poisonous, but especially the leaves and the seeds. It's pretty obvious why it's called the thorn apple. Pretty stingy. So we had all that apple energy yesterday. Today we have thorn apple, which is not as nice. It's not as nice of energy. And it's the 2 of hearts. Now the 10 of clubs says the tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness and, if adjoining, death. So you, not real good cardamom seed coming in with these 2 cards. I mean, we'll check out my notes. Maybe it's not that sad. But yeah, you got a poisonous seed. You got sickness. So apparently you didn't listen. You decided to maybe not try something new. You try to keep on. It's like you have this old energy in your life, and it's obviously not positive. And it's poisoning you, but you keep on bringing it into your life again and again and again. You keep on bringing these thorn apples, and they're just making you sick. It's time to get rid of this shit. All right, 2 of hearts, prosperity, success, engagement, partnership. So they really did not put a very good foraging thing on the 2 of hearts. Hey, maybe they didn't really know cardamom seed. They just were making a playing deck of cards, which could be the case. But it's like, okay, I would say that this energy that you have to release, obviously as an oracle message, is within a partnership. What's holding back your prosperity, your success? I think you are successful. Absolutely. Between off the beaten track and 2 of hearts, you're successful. You're prosperous. But there is something that you could release to make your life even better. The 10 of clubs is unexpected money, good luck, and travel abroad. So see, the cardamom seed is actually very positive for both these cards, even though the artwork is not. But hey, you never know. A little money coming your way. Maybe someone died and left you money. There is that chance. There's always that chance. All right, moving on. Let me get you a flower. Sorry, let me make this right for you. Let me give you a pink rose. That makes it all better. Look how freaking shiny this is. I know you want to know what this deck is, so I'm going to tell you. It is Botanical Inspiration. And I must have found it on Amazon or something. Just Botanical Inspiration. They're just flowers. Shiny, holographic flowers. The pink rose is all about grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection, then, is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Matthew Arnold. Let me read that again. The pursuit of perfection, then, is the pursuit of sweetness and light. So a pink rose should make all this better. I like that the rose came in with the thorn apple, though, because thorns. So, yeah, you have energy to release, but yet it's like thorns always to me represent personal boundaries. They're protective. You know, it's like maybe what you need to understand is you are protected. It's safe to release this old energy. You don't have to keep on holding on to it to remind yourself of something that you're like, I never want to forget that because I never want it to happen again. Like, you screw yourself over with situations like that because that's not how energy works. Your remembrance of it keeps it alive. So then once you realize that you're creating your experience, do you want to keep recreating that? Only remember it if you want to keep recreating it. If you don't want to keep creating it again and again, then it's time to release it. You have to forget about it. You got to release it. All right, let's see. Ooh, I got to go here because this is The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beattie. And today I will honor, cherish, and love myself. This is all about being true to myself. So she's trying on all these eyes. All these eyes. I don't know if you can see. I'm doing a live stream if you're listening to my podcast later. I'm killing two birds with one frickin' stone. But I'm also making a podcast. Hello, ho. So being true to myself. Today I will honor, cherish, and love myself. When I get confused about what to do, I just have to remember that I need to be true to myself. I will break free of the hold that others and their expectations have on me. So perhaps what you need to release to have change in your life is the fact that the only person that you should be pleasing and answering to is yourself. I know, so selfish, but that's what needs to happen, because this hold that other people have on you is holding you back. So make sure you use your pink rose and your thorn apple and your boundaries to, give yourself this space to honor, cherish, and love yourself, and be able to give yourself the space to listen to yourself, to know what you know to be true for you. And then, break free of the hold of other people. They can't hold on to you if you're standing on your head, acting like a weirdo, trying on googly eyes. I think this is good advice. So I think this first pile, 68, is obviously about wanting to change and just needing a little help and encouragement and reminders of how to bring change into your life. It's by being true to yourself. It's by trying new things off the beaten track. Okay, what I've been doing obviously is not working. So now I'm going to try something totally freaking new. And maybe having boundaries and making time for yourself, that might be new to you. So try it. Okay, so we've got our first Seed and Sickle card. The Seed and Sickle Oracle deck is by Fez Inkwright. And the first card that we've pulled here at Ho is Ragwort. Yo, Ragwort coming in. Really awesome because it's like this burnt orangey color. And of course, is this ragweed? You know, everyone's allergic to it. Let's see here. Number 36. That adds up to a 9. 9 is the number of completion. Now, what's cool about this Seed and Sickle Oracle deck is it has 2 different guidebooks. It has the Dawn guidebook and the Dusk guidebook. So I'm going to get to know this by reading out of both. And 36 is what we're looking for. Ragwort, 36. Let's see. In the Dusk guidebook, since we are closer to dusk at this point, it says no matter how far you walk, your footsteps are being tangled up in weeds, slowing you down and obscuring your path. These weeds are your regrets and guilty conscience, which you have been carrying for years. without ever learning from them. Holy smokes, you guys. So yeah, what do you need to release? Ragwort gets very specific now in this first reading. You need to release your regrets. You need to release your guilty consciousness. You've been fucking lugging it around for so long. It's just weighing you down. And why? Why is this happening? Because you're not learning. You're not learning the lesson that you're supposed to. And so you're just getting tangled up again and again in this repetitive energy experience, and it's slowing you down. Wallowing in negative feelings about without ever seeking to redeem yourself and feel good in the moment. Okay, so you're just like caught up in thorn apple. You're caught up in rose bushes that are just scratching you up. And this wallowing in negative feelings, you're not even trying to redeem yourself, forgive yourself, release yourself, let go of yourself, learn from yourself. Lighten yourself, feeling good in the moment. Eventually, this negativity could engulf you entirely. Like, even though you are successful, you've got good fortune, you got the Two of Hearts, you got pink roses, you know, you got a lot of good stuff going on, but it could all go to ragwort if you're not careful. Break free and learn to embrace and move on from these feelings. Move on from these feelings. Release them. So let's go to the dawn. We just did the dusk. Let's go to the dawn and just see what this says. I think this is a little more nerdy. I think the Morning Dawn book is a little nerdy. Let's see. Ragwort is seen as an invasive weed by many, but it is also the valuable soul food source for the striking cinnabar moth. You may have been feeling lately that what you have to offer does not fulfill what others want from you, but you have your own unique skill set to provide what others cannot. You may simply be growing in the wrong place. Or it may be that the person who will value you above others has not appeared yet. Stay true to yourself and you will be feeling appreciated soon. Yeah, pretty good, except they just missed the fucking part that the person who needs to appreciate you is you. You need to be true to yourself. That's what's missing. You don't need to wait for anybody. You don't need anyone in your life to appreciate you. You appreciate you. What do you think about that? I think that's what needs to happen for change to happen pretty rapidly then. You just start appreciating yourself, doing a few different things, actually having some boundaries in your life for the love of God, buying yourself pink roses, releasing yourself, forgiving yourself for whatever the heck you did or think you did, and just try some new things to get that change flowing in your life. And guess what? It will be a success. It will be. That's what your energy activation is, success. So that's pretty cool. That really full circled itself because, yeah, you are successful. You've been successful. Yeah, there's some stuff that's going to bring you down if you don't deal with it. So it's always nice when the numbers give us a heads up. The message is like, hey, watch out for that thorn apple. Right? Watch out for those roses. You want to stop and smell them. You don't want to trip in them and get your face cut up. So anyways, that's the message here for 68. And if you can do all that, it'll be good. And you can say to yourself, I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me toward victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I am free now, and I succeed in my life. So be it, and it is so. All right, I was hitting stop there, but like it wasn't stopping the recording. All right, that was pretty good, you guys. 68. I'm impressed. I didn't think it was gonna be this. That was like a whole new message in itself. And look at all the orange. Orange, 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 orange. 68's orange. This tower's orange. This is orange, orange. So I would say that's like what? Some sacral chakra work that maybe needs to be done. Stand on your head. Let me know how it feels to you. All right, let's keep on moving. Let's keep on trucking. Keep on moving. So next we're going to Jesus. All right, y'all, we got to go to Jesus. I'm going to get it set up before I hit record on my Ho podcast. Holy man, what's for dinner, everybody? Who wants to cook for me? These are getting set up in a different way. Good. I don't want to repeat the same thing I just did. What's for dinner? Yogurt? All right, sounds good to me. Okay. I need more water. I'll be right back. Hey, Aiden. Will you make sure the back door is unlocked? Why? 6. It's almost 6 o'clock. Thank you. Yeah, it's Friday, yeah. I'm recording a podcast, though. Don't turn on music yet. You gotta wait for the music. You gotta wait. It's like everyone's like, yay, TGIF, yeah. But I'm like, wait, can you just like hold your excitement for like 40 minutes? I hear the train, sound of freedom. Thanks for peeking in, saying hi, guys. All right, this is our second pile, number 33. This is the one I'm excited about. I'm all sweaty. No, I really am. I gotta take this off. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, now it's time for my pile. Did anyone else want to ride on this number 33 with me? The Jesus number. I always think of Jesus when I have 33 come up. Wasn't he 33, like in his human incarnation? Did he live 33 years or something? Why do I think of Jesus for 33? I'm sure I have lots of reasons. I just can't think of them right now. All right, here we go. 33. Jesus, take the wheel. Is that kind of what needs to happen in a lot of people's experiences? Like, give it over, give it up. I mean, I know that's what 68 just kind of said, release. But it was not like release and give it up. 68 was release and try something different. Like, seriously. Let's see what 33 is all about. Let's start with the tree here. Get a little insight. What are we talking about? Transition. Good question. What is the difference between change and transition? I think it's speed. I think change can like happen just like that. But when I think of transition, it takes a little while. You don't become like, I was going to say enlightened or smart or super skilled at something overnight usually. Most of changes that happen in our life take time. There's a process. Maybe this tree, you look at it and it makes you think of the seasons. Like, I don't know, is that like summer into fall? Or are we like entering spring into summer? I don't know. It's hard to tell. But when you think of the seasons, everything changes at its own pace. All right. I feel a little different energy coming in with this number 33. It's not as clear as like I want it to come out. So let's see where we're going. Sabbatical. Sabbatical. Gone fishing. Oh, good. For all my fish eaters, what's up? Sabbatical. Gone fishing. Taking a break. See, it's like, what's your hurry? Go fishing. Professors have long understood the lore of the sabbatical. This break from teaching allows them to begin a new book or build up a new area of expertise or just sit at home on their ass. Though it is less common in the business world, the benefits of a sabbatical are transferable. Consult with your supervisor to see if a leave policy exists. If it doesn't, help create one. All right, that's pretty funny. So it's like maybe we need a little transition, a little sabbatical, a little break. It's like, yeah, we're in the middle of a process of becoming our Christed self. I'm just saying, it is the Jesus number. But it's like a little too much. You need it to sink in. Maybe take a little break. Maybe take some productive time off. Yeah, I just threw that part in about sitting on their ass. That's not what the card said. A sabbatical is usually a productive time. And fishing is productive, absolutely. All right, so let's see where we want to go. We want these ones right here. Let's get our cardamom and see. We've got pine cone, 6 of hearts, and the queen of clubs. What does she have there? Wine? What's in that? Wine. It is wine. Wine is a symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. Okay, so the queen's having some wine today. Now, what's really funny for all my spiritual nerds is I'm talking about 33 being Jesus and Christ consciousness and enlightenment. Look what we get. The pine cone, the pineal gland, your third eye, your pineal gland. Enlightenment, you know, opening up your pineal gland. Is anyone laughing yet? The pine cone is here. 6 of hearts. Did you know that pine cones can stay on pine trees for more than 10 years before falling to the ground? No, I did not, actually. They can stay on a tree for 10 freaking years before falling to the ground. They can grow up to a size of 45 centimeters, weighing up to 5 kilograms. Now, as an American, that makes no sense to me. The seeds for new pine trees grow under the scales of the pine cones. The scales protect the seeds from bad weather and hungry animals. Now, 45 centimeters. Okay, hold on. This is important. 45 centimeters. I am sitting at the same desk that I sew in. So I'm going to grab a measuring tape. And this is centimeters on this side. 45? That's a big honking pine cone, you guys. That's like 1.5 feet, I'm guessing. All right, so anyways, pine cones can get really big. Just wanted to confirm that. They can stay on a tree for up to 10 years, which says this period of transition to your enlightenment can take a really freaking long time. It's like, when are you going to finally wake up and be Jesus? Maybe 10 years. How long have you been on your spiritual journey? Well, it's been so long that I need to take a sabbatical from my spiritual journey and just like take some time off and be stupid for a while. And then I'll get back to being reflective and the queen of my energy. Drink some wine, get some wine, and go fishing. All right, let's see what this 6 of hearts is all about. 6 of hearts is a happy coincidence, unexpected good fortune. Good. Nobody's going to complain about that. Queen of clubs, pretty, self-confident, dark-haired woman. See, I told you this was my pile. This one's for me. All right, so give me a flower. What flower can I have? Daffodil. Fantastic. I love daffodils, especially the ones that are white, and they smell so good. Of course, these could also kill you, so don't eat the bulbs. Rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Well, yeah, this is my reading for sure now. We all know it. And you know what? I just was like really appreciating all my painful endings over the past couple years because I like where I'm at now. I like who I am now. I like my transition that's going on. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Am I on the 10-year Jesus plan? Seems like it. And that's okay. There's no rush. There's no rush for anything. As a matter of fact, you don't want to rush your spiritual journey. You want to savor it. You want to love it. You want to take time with it. You want to slow down, like big time. Absolutely. Okay. I guess we'll do this one. Oh no. I just reached for the letting go card because I thought that would be fun. And it's a financial card. But what I do like is that there is this tree that kind of reminds me of a pine cone, but it's made out of money. But this is, today I will repair and restore my money-related issues. So I'm really surprised that this is coming in with Jesus. But it says, I will not allow others to hurt me financially, and I will take responsibility for any matters that I've created. Oh, now I get it. Okay, so Daffodil is saying new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. And a lot of my painful experiences with people in my life, longer than 2 years, has been about financial aggression, financial war, people trying to hurt you through money. Let's say that. So it's like saying, hey, yep, don't allow that to happen. But also anything that you're responsible for that you've created, joke's on you because you created it all, you need to take responsibility for. I will ask God to help me with the details of my financial life, and I will trust that everything will work out in the best possible way. And I say that all the freaking time. Everything's going to work out just fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And it always freaking does, you guys. It always does, because the universe always takes care of me. All right, our seed and sickle card coming in. We know this one very well. It's number 47, Holly. We got more Holly energy coming in. I'm just going to put this little bird right in the middle of everything because I feel like that's where she wants to be. A little Holly bird. Now, we learned this week and last week and every time we pull Holly that it's a very masculine plant. It's called Holly. It's beautiful, but she's all about being very clear with intentions, very defined, very specific. And we'll see if this deck will also agree. All right, I'm going to go Dawn first on this time. This is number 47. 4 plus 7 equals 11. 11 is another master number to go along with our Jesus number. And it says holly, like the lightning forks of a holly branch. You stand at a fork in the road, a decision before you. Which path will lead you where you want to go, and which may lead you to an unexpected destination or lead you astray. You're running out of time to make your choice, but know that once you've chosen your path, there's no turning back. Make sure you've thought this through carefully. So I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to think about what it is that I want to do. And, you know, that's the thing about being on a spiritual path, too. I think, one, you're always on your path, no matter what. I really do. But you're always given a choice. Like, do I want to drink way too much wine tonight? Or do I want to, number 33, meditate? Or can I do both? You know, like, I want to try to get away with doing both a lot of the times. But it will come down to you making decisions in your life, in your enlightened life. Are you doing things to open up your pineal gland? Are you doing things to be more conscious and aware? Or not? Or not? Number 47, Holly in the Dusk Guidebook. Things are feeling overwhelming, so it's time to sit back and focus on yourself. Spending time reacquainting your body and your mind isn't a selfish act. Through balancing yourself and becoming more self-aware, you're better positioned to help the others who you're worrying about. So in the Celtic Ogham calendar, holly, which yes, we just hung out with him, holly is a plant of peace that represents balance and recentering. This card is encouraging you to meditate, take a walk, have a bath, do whatever makes you feel the most relaxed. This is time for you. So yeah, now we're coming back to this sabbatical energy, this taking a break, this going fishing, this having a glass of wine if we need to, really chilling out so that when we do come to a fork in the road, a fork in the holly tree, we know how to make a decision that we are in alignment with, that we have thought about, that we have been guided and inspired. And yeah, this money stuff is like, hey, that might be your painful old, but you got to transition out of that. You got to transition out of that and assume responsibility for your whole life, because your life is your creation. And you can really go wherever you want with it at your own pace. You can be on the 10-year plan. All right, ready? Ready for your activation? We have faith. Yeah, I was feeling like faith needed to come in, like at some point, because it was like, hey, go fishing, chill out, do whatever you want, blah, blah, blah. And then Holly was like, you need to make a decision. And then financial responsibility came in. So yeah, this is definitely number 33. Jesus is like going to end with faith, which is good, because then we can say, I am confident. I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. And so it is. Aw, I like that. All right, I'm just going to end there, 33. I will say, though, to myself, that it's like this financial fuckery that happened in my life, where people screwed me over. I know for a fact that it's because I didn't have good value in myself. And that really is almost assuming too much responsibility for my ego to tolerate. But on some level, I know that I created those situations. So anyways, that's that. All right, 33. That was good. Thank you. All right, we're down to our last one, and then I'm going to eat. Then I'm going to eat something. Am I still on the screen? What are you guys feeding me? What's for dinner? I don't want to just have yogurt. I don't want yogurt. I had pizza for lunch, though, so don't feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I was a little piggy. I probably should eat some yogurt. My belly probably like that. All right, here's our last pile, number 20, if you pick this. Why would anyone pick 20? Maybe because you're going to be turning 20. Maybe I should tell Aiden to listen to this one. Maybe because, why would anybody pick 20? I don't know. It doesn't speak to me. Because I don't really like the number 2. I'm making peace with the number 2. That's for sure. And I'm liking it so much better now that we're in 2022. And 2022 does not suck. I can definitely say that. It does not suck. Does it? Is it sucking for anybody? I feel like 2022 is good. All right. Here we go. Okay, we made it to our final pile, number 20. If 20 resonated with you, then hopefully so will these messages. 20 does not resonate with me. You could not pay me to be 20 again. Not in this body anyways. I mean, well, I don't know. Would you want to be 20 again? Let's just get away from 20. All right, so 20 is bringing in the energy of risk. Yeah, I knew this was not my pile. All right, so yeah, 20-year-olds are crazy. Like, I made so many bad decisions the first time around. I don't even know if I'd want to risk it. I don't even know if I could do a better job again with a 20-year-old brain. It's just not really much to work with. No offense, y'all, but it's just bad. So we've got this risk. It's reversed. I'm not sure what that means yet. I would say you don't like risks, or maybe, I don't know. Let's pull out some more. Let's do the cardamom. See. Let's see what's going on here. You got the Queen of Diamonds and the Two of Clubs. Before I even read the cards, I just want to see what the Queen of Diamonds. Woman who loves to party and gossip. Yeah, me at 20. Flirty, light blonde woman. Yeah, I have dark hair now, but I did have lots of different hair colors when I was younger. All right, so flirty lady, flirty party girl, 20-year-old with the two of clubs. So we've got now more two energy here. Now, two of clubs means two-faced, disappointment, and opposition. So right away, I hate this bitch. And literally, that's who I think of whenever I think of my 20-year-old self. She was awful. She was awful. I will just say that. And so that's why I would not want to go back and deal with her. Unless I could somehow like go back like with the wisdom that I have now. And then I still don't know. All right, so Two of Clubs says, the railroad forecasts a long journey. If near 44, a serious accident. If near 29, a robbery. Well, luckily we don't have either of those numbers, but aren't they kind of risky? So we've got some things happening with this dumb 20-year-old energy that's risky. That might be a serious accident. It's like that's how it was when I was 20, living on the freaking edge all the time. Now the Queen of Diamonds is bringing in samphire. Samphire is a sea vegetable that grows abundantly on shorelines, in marshy shallows, and on salty mud. It has a crisp texture and taste of the sea. The plant is protected. That gives me nothing. Does that give you anything? We'll come back to that. We will come back to that. All right, so the Great Escapism. Definitely going along with the 20-year-old analogy that I'm giving you. I'm using myself so I don't badmouth other 20-year-olds. I'll just use my past self. I am always more than happy to badmouth her. She deserves it. She really does. There was great things about me when I was 20, but there was a lot of stuff that now that I'm older, not so good. I was not conscious. I was not on the path of 33 like I am now. I was escaping reality a lot of the time and living on the edge, taking big, big risks. I was not foraging anything on the ocean shoreline. Now, when exhaustion rules, and it seems as though you'll always be buried underneath a mountain of work, this card says, try a little Hollywood escapism. So it actually has a list of really old movies, because this is a really old card deck that maybe you want to watch. There's maybe some books of stories that you want to read and laugh with. Maybe you want a murder mystery. I wouldn't. But you know what I do want to watch, you guys? I have something to tell you. Some type of distraction this is suggesting for this pile. So I have been hearing about something on TV about Merlin. Can anyone clue me in? Because you know I don't watch TV. Like, there was a show that Amanda Ellis is watching in the UK about Merlin on her TV. So if someone, this is a clarion call for help. If somebody could clue me in on what show this is and how I can find it, like how I can watch it on my computer, I would love that. I would actually do that. I think I'm ready to escape a little bit now and then. Okay, but back to this 20 energy. We're going to get the 20-year-olds a flower that funny, I did actually like when I was 20. And it's lilac. So that's funny to me because even though I was kind of like a dumb broad when I was young, I still would go pick lilac flowers when they were in bloom. This has a message of first emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. Okay, so that should be hilarious that I just brought up Merlin, the magician, and then I read the quote, love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. And I know for a fact that's pretty much all I was concerned about when I was 20. Love. I just have always, I think since like second grade, been obsessed with the love of my life, whoever that might be at the time. And yeah, funny that lilac would come in because, you know, even if you're living on the edge, even people that are like so off the track, just crazy, they'll still have an interest in love. It's like what every human has in common. They just want love. They escape reality by watching love stories, by reading love novels. Like love is a big deal for humans. All right, so let's see where this is going. I'm afraid where this is going. This is getting very direct. All right, so we just pulled the card being direct. We've got a lot of different energies coming in with this pile. Merlin, the magician, escaping into a good story. Love, taking a risk. Maybe having a long journey or a serious accident or a robbery. But being direct is now coming up. So if we want to take a risk in love, it is important to be direct. Today, I will own my own power and be direct. And I will be clear and honest in my dealings with other people if I'm comfortable with my own truth. Then those around me will be comfortable with me too. Whoa. This might just be a hodgepodge of a message like all over the place, like 20-year-olds are. But I really like this card, this being direct card, because this is something that I'm practicing in my life. Saying what I want to say in a nice way, in a very direct way, being more communicative, powering up communication. And we do that by owning our own power and being clear and honest in every interaction with people. And I love the part of this card where it says, if I'm comfortable in my own truth, if I'm comfortable with who I am, then those around me will be comfortable with me too. So it's like the best gift you can give people is comfortability with you. And the way you do that is you being comfortable with you. You know, like really, it's fun to escape your life and who you are. But at the end of the day, you're going to bed with yourself, you know, and it's like you should be comfortable in your own truth. Yes? Is anybody with me on this? All right, very good. Okay, so let me push that up there. And let's get our seed and sickle card for number 20. You got 0, you got the full, you got the seed. Nice. All right, so we've literally made 20 again. The pile is 20. Here's a 2. Here's a 0. We've literally made 20 again. 2020. 2020. Hindsight is 2020. So yeah, when I think about my younger self, it's really easy for me now at 43 to be like, oh my God, what a nasty broad, you know? But like at the time, I was just being who I was at that time. But now, looking back, I have 2020 vision. You can see clearly. So let's grab the book. Let's grab the Dawn guidebook for the seed. This is the first card in the deck. I feel like being number 0, it has maybe the energy of the tarot, the Fool. Let's find out. The seed. This is the beginning. The first act that will set all of your plans into motion. The seed may seem small, but it is full of potential, containing everything it needs to grow into something incredible. Take the time to nurture it and give it the right conditions to flourish. You may already have several seeds growing. Do not be afraid to let this one remain dormant a little longer. It will come to fruition when the time and conditions are right for it. So yeah, you can't condemn the past. It just wasn't quite yet time to bloom. Even in a place of prematureness, there is the potential still. Now, the seed can remain dormant. Seeds can remain dormant for many years, waiting for the right conditions to grow. So this seed represents your potential for the future, but also the protective shell about it. Do not be afraid to contain yourself for a little while. Take a deep breath and remain where you are until the right season comes around. So it's like, don't take a risk quite yet. Okay? I mean, even if the journey seems long, sometimes you just have to wait till that potential is perfect. A seed that sprouts too soon can fall prey to cold weather. Focus on yourself until you're sure that the frosts have passed. So being direct, being honest and clear with who you are, owning your own power. Sometimes that takes time. Sometimes you got to be under the ground in a state of fallow for a while as you do your inner work. You come out too soon, that's a big old risk. Lilacs that bloom too early and then the frost night comes. Damn, what a waste, because everyone, do you love lilac? I do. It's worth waiting for. It's like, don't bloom too early because I want to enjoy you. So yeah, definitely a little bit of a hodgepodge. I like the Merlin energy that came in with the Great Escape and lilac. I really do. You can't become a wizard just like that. Just like you can't become Christ consciousness just like that. You know, it's like, take some time, protect. The seed is protected. Okay, here's another thing. Connect these dots. The seed has a protective shell, and our Queen of Diamonds, Samphire, is a protected plant. So it's like, honor thyself, I would say, and be patient with thyself. And love thyself, and let yourself love others. I don't know, you guys. Definitely a weird 20. Definitely a weird 20, which is a good energy for 20. 2020 was weird. I mean, how do you explain 2020? I guess that's just what it is. The energy here that we created with 2020. Everyone needs a big old escape from that year, I suppose. That's kind of what it was in a way, too. I don't know. I'm just sitting here waiting to see if anything else comes in, but it just is what it is. And I guess that's good enough. So let's end with some inner strength. Nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God, I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. I am the seed, and so it is. All right, well, that'll have to work. All right, that's going to be the last segment of the podcast that I will upload tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Thank you for peeking in and saying hello. Let's do the outro real quick. Okay, well, that ended way niftier than I saw it coming. Yeah, all the power I need is within me, just like the seed, because, honey, I am the seed. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know that we were seeds. I mean, 2020 literally tried to fucking bury humanity. And guess what? Humanity is a seed, and we're ready to bloom. We really are. We really freaking are. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out with me this week at Ho Herb Oracle. I really appreciated Oregano being so strong, carrying us through even when the energy was a little bit, I had fun. It was a really long week. It seems like 100 years ago that we talked about the pendulum tarot spread. So thanks for hanging out. Come back again next week. We're going to just press on and get her done. Next week, we'll be hanging out with Milk Thistle. So I don't know how to bribe you any better than that. All right, and I guess that's how I do an outro. Let's see. Yep, there we go. I'm out. Thanks for hanging, you guys. Okay, well, that ended way niftier than I saw it coming. Yeah, all the power I need is within me, just like the seed, because, honey, I am the seed. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know that we were seeds. I mean, 2020 literally tried to fucking bury humanity. And guess what? Humanity is a seed, and we're ready to bloom. We really are. We really freaking are. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me this week at Ho Herb Oracle. I really appreciated Oregano being so strong, carrying us through even when the energy was a little bit, I had fun. It was a really long week. It seems like 100 years ago that we talked about the pendulum tarot spread. So thanks for hanging out. Come back again next week. We're going to just press on and get her done. Next week, we'll be hanging out with Milk Thistle. So I don't know how to bribe you any better than that.